Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Locomotive with me, Slim. It is I, Slim. And we're back with some more Locomotive. So, we just got through the prologue. We're officially in part 1. We gotta figure out what happened to Lady Unterwald. So we're gonna be doing some investigating. Good old point-and-clicking fun. If you're liking what you're watching, like, comment, subscribe. But, I won't hold us here any longer. I'll stuff myself back in my corner. But yeah, let's just get right back onto it. Alright. So yeah, we lost the well part there. Let's do a recheck of this room, I guess. I mean, everything's basically the same. They finally got a seat. They finally got a seat. That's good. Yeah, I guess we can go back and re-talk to everybody. Just see if anyone's got any different dialogues.
Evening, barkeep.
What will it be?
I still don't have ID for you.
Can I ask for your advice, barkeep?
A bartender is always happy to lend a sympathetic air. What's troubling you?
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald.
Yes.
Well, that's a little above my pay grade. I suggest you keep exploring and make sure you speak to everyone.
Good adventure
The clues
game.
will come to you eventually.
Thanks.
Good laws of adventure gaming.
I may have accidentally lost Lady Unterwald's will.
I'm no expert, but that document sounds pretty important.
You'd be right.
Are you working towards getting it back?
I think I can, but it always seems just out of reach.
Patience might be in order. I'm sure you'll get your opportunity.
Thanks.
These are good tips. So, like, I could go to him if I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll try to figure it out for now.
I should get going.
Okay. So, let's see. Ron, anything new and special and interesting? Get your drink, your bottomless mimosa.
Hello again.
Can I help you, Arthur?
Are you just gonna sit at the bar all evening drinking mimosas?
Yep.
Trap. That actually sounds great.
It does sound pretty good.
Why sit around when you could help me solve a murder?
Yeah, Ron.
Do you have any investigative experience?
No, Ron.
Well, no.
I'm just fine where I am.
Okay.
I should be going.
I kind of want to go get crack-a-lacking on that will, but I also want to know what's going on over here. Any more deep conversation to listen in on?
Wouldn't they have halted the train if someone died?
They don't want to cause panic or suspicion amongst the throng.
My money's on that wealthy tycoon. He seems like trouble to me.
But I wonder, too, though, like, is this, like, some big fabricated thing? Like a murder mystery type deal? Make it a thing to remember?
Hello there. Hello. Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Jesus.
I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started. We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close.
You two seem very
Hopefully
not
open
concerned.
soon. I'm getting hungry. Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving. Is that right? Well, I'm positively famished. Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth. Not if I smacked you first.
Two of
What
you.
was that?
Jesus.
Nothing.
Chill. Alright, I'm gonna...
Bye.
You gave me a piss, so what's up?
You delivered my proposal yet, kid?
I tried.
Well, I...
Atta boy. You just watch and learn now.
No, brother. Donnie? Don?
So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
See you around, Arthur.
Oh, what have we got?
unrequited love.
The animation, the noise, the voice acting, beautiful in that. That was perfect. I'll take Don's key, that's
I
fine.
really should return them to him.
Yeah, I really should, but he's kind of a jerk, so...
Don didn't even finish his meal. What a waste.
Alright, let's keep going to the sleeper carriages. Hey, she's off the phone.
Thank you for calling the Royce Express onboard service.
Lady Unterwald, you're alive?
This call may be recorded for training purposes.
Oh, it's just a recording.
Welcome to the Dirk Chiselton hotline.
Ooh.
Stuck on a puzzle or don't know what to do? Consult with the best detective in town, Dirk Chiselton.
Another
I'll provide
helpline.
you with hints and clues, depending on how far along in the case you are. If you can't find the hint you're looking for, you probably don't need to solve that puzzle right now.
Fair enough.
Just hang up when you're done. All right. What do you need?
Is this the real Dirk Chiselton?
Ah, you're wondering why a world-famous detective would be answering the phones instead of solving crimes.
I was wondering that.
Well, it's because I'm a professional, and I'm an excellent multitasker.
Wow.
That's right. I'm the real deal, kid.
Is this really Dirk Chiselton?
Like I said, I'm the real deal. Now, do you have a question for me or not?
Sure. Give me
I
one.
need a hint.
Let's just do the general, because there was an achievement for using the
What
hotline.
should I do?
Ooh, sorry to hear that, pal. If you suspect foul play, you could talk to the other passengers. So
Okay, that's a cool generic hint. Good. Okay.
That's enough hints for now.
Thanks, Dirk. Alright, let's get back to it. Anyone in the luggage room?
Hello?
Nope, we're gonna be banging on these all night.
Hello?
Nope.
I guess nobody's there.
No. Okay.
Looks like Don booked the honeymoon suite. Room 303. It's room 302.
Ah. Please don't be in here.
Don? Are you in there? I could let myself in and leave the keys inside.
Sure.
Oh, I guess he's not in here.
Okay, wait. How is this guy... Yeah, I will acknowledge the unmentionables in a moment. Let's start here. Wire hanger! I can open the thing in Lady Unterwald's thing.
A tiny entrance for an unwanted guest.
Rat.
There's nothing in there I need. Looks like Don's been practicing poetry.
Oh, God. Good, just
A bit garish for my taste. But this is the honeymoon suite.
So you booked the honeymoon suite for yourself? I don't know.
I guess Don's been winning big at the casino. Everything's just been thrown in here. I'll bet these look convincing with a lick of paint.
Oh, my man's
Settled
been
into
scamming.
Quite a hypnotic pattern. That's a seriously powerful magnet. Probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it.
So I should just remember that the magnet's there. We'll be back.
Someone's coming.
Oh.
I better find somewhere to hide, and fast. I won't fit in there.
Really? Okay,
No
so...
time for that.
Crap.
There's no way I'm getting in that bed.
Can you get under the sink? That worked, but the closet didn't.
That's enough, Tony. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind, I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
You better be right.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Whoa, okay. I like the music, too. The music's giving me very Monkey Island feels. Again, a very great point-and-click game. Alright, so I gotta get into... You know what? I'm just gonna go dart right there. We're gonna go straight into Unterwald's, because we have the wire thing now. You weren't here before.
Hello?
Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate.
Don't think I've met you yet.
Believe it, Arthur. What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
And you're the first person to acknowledge it.
Is there something I can help you with?
To me, at least.
What do you think happened to Herman Merman?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he fled once he realized he'd painted a target on his back. Surely the killer would be working to address any threats, tie up any loose ends. Or looking like a particularly loose end, if you don't mind me saying.
Because I was handling Lady Unterwald's will and testament?
Precisely.
Well.
Who'd want to bring harm to Lady Unterwald?
Well, when you generate as much wealth, power, and influence as she did, you naturally create a few adversaries along the way, no?
Any guesses as to who the killer could be?
I'm sure there are many on board this train who felt spurned by Lady Unterwald, but I'm hoping to stay out of these proceedings where possible. I wouldn't want to make a target of myself with a killer on the loose.
You mentioned you're the treasurer to the estate.
That's right. I handle all the finances of the Vault Barn Company.
How exciting! I've always been fascinated with expenditure control. What's it like working with the Goodrun twins?
It can be a challenge. They're not the most diplomatic pair.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm sure they consider me a pushover. There's only so many times I can say no to their bloated infrastructure budget.
I know other people have taken advantage of you.
How are the estate finances? Is everything in order?
Well, why do you ask?
Just curious.
They're all perfectly in order, I can assure you.
I should be leaving now.
Take care, Arthur.
Yeah. Stutter step. Okay. Nothing new in here. Casino. We have not even touched in here yet.
I imagine it's a fun way to lose all your savings.
You're half right. I'm
How about
not
we
having
put it
much
all
fun.
on black?
He seems to be doing well.
Mmm.
Things are coming up green for Donnie.
Interesting.
Trust me, I've got a system.
That's what they
All right,
all
I want everything
say.
on red.
That doesn't work. I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
So is he using the magnet from his room in here?
Hello!
You don't want to
All right,
talk,
let's
okay.
put everything on black.
I'm afraid the Royce Express has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have vermin aboard the train, have things really got so bad?
I'm telling you, it was as big as a house cat. Oh, how revolting! Ow!
I love it.
I've heard of the mice and rats on multiple notes
Cheating
now.
strictly
Put it
prohibited.
all on
There is to be no
red.
card counting, money laundering, cheating the system, winning too frequently, exploitation of everyday items, and or natural phenomena. Rule breakers will find themselves immediately ejected from the premises.
Alright, so we gotta get him out of there. Let's keep going. Shoe shine.
Everything has been packed away. I must have missed their opening hours. When this is all over, I'd like to curl up in this reading nook. It's nothing.
It does look quite quaint. Quite.
How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now.
So what happens when you put all your chips on one thing?
Nah, I think enough people have died on stage tonight.
Just for grabbing the microphone.
It's a harsh reminder of where Lady Unterwald fell. It looks expensive, and it smells like mahogany.
Mahogany.
This led to the backstage area before they locked it up. I suppose it's a potential crime scene now.
I mean, probably.
It's the guest list for the green room. VIPs only. I don't recognize most of these names, but I see Herman made the cut.
So he honestly just might be hiding backstage at that point.
That's a hefty-looking ear trumpet. Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's that?
It's me. I'm an attorney at law.
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
Jeez.
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now, what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
A little.
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met them? They're imbeciles.
A little.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart, always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I even helped design the Royce Express.
Very cool.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
What's a steam turbine locomotive?
I'm talking about steam power, boy. She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future of transportation.
What year is this?
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
About your hearing device. Does it actually improve your hearing?
Oh, I can hear you just fine, despite my best efforts.
Any chance I can borrow it?
Hey, just
What
borrow
could
it,
you
please.
possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Okay.
You know, it'd make an incredible drinking horn.
Do you fancy yourself as some sort of Viking warrior? It's a hearing aid. It's not built for chugging mead.
All right, hold on. Quick moment here. Quick moment here. I got him. I got the boy. The boy's doing it cute. Where is he? There he is. Hello. Hello, Milo. Boy's doing it good cute. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Alright. It's alright. We had to do a cutaway for Cat. It was only appropriate. Alright, back to regularly scheduled programming.
Actually, I think that's everything.
Very well.
Do those twins always argue with each other?
Their constant one-upmanship is incredibly tiresome. Only last week they tried to lay claim to a designer sports bag.
Jeez.
It, didn't go well?
No, they argued back and forth for hours, tugging at it viciously. You should have seen their faces when I told them it was a cheap fake. Of course, by then, the bag was in tatters.
I should get going.
Farewell.
Okay, so your horn is going to be needed. You.
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
But there's a killer on the loose. I'm the only one who had access to Lady Unterwald's will. I could be next.
No exceptions.
Could you check Lady Unterwald's quarters on my behalf?
No. I can't step foot in there on account of my allergies.
Allergies?
Your
Fragrance
allergies.
sensitivity, they call it. A room like that, filled with pungent perfume and all those fresh flowers, I'm not taking my chances.
Oh,
No,
really?
but I'll be back. I need to find a way to convince that guard to leave his post.
I think I know a way, but wait, what?
Sorry, sir. The lounge...
But what?
What would happen if you sent off your allergies?
Per se.
Oh, it's quite the sight to behold. I've been known to go beet red. That's when I need to seek immediate medical attention, of course.
Okay.
Oh.
But I'd be fine.
You would?
You would?
Eventually.
There you go. Okay. Thank you. That's all I
I'm
needed.
leaving now, but I'll be back.
That's kosher. We're doing it.
Looks like you have a secret admirer.
A secret admirer? Let me take a look at that.
And breathe it in deeply.
This is...
Explicit. I know.
And the scent. It's so awful. Wait, this note is perfumed?
I believe so. Are you all right?
Weren't you listening? I'm terribly
Oh, gosh.
allergic to
Oh.
fragrance.
You've gone beet red.
I have? I need to find a doctor right away. Don't go in there while I'm gone, Mr. Ackerman.
I
I
won't.
wouldn't dream of it.
Don't worry.
This note is a potential biohazard. I wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll take that back. Alright, speak quick.
Bergman said that he'd hidden the company account's ledger somewhere in here. I should look around for clues.
Well, immediately I know for a fact we're going to use the wire hanger to get in here. It's the ledger. There it is.
This is the ledger that Bergman mentioned. I should ask him about those discrepancies.
My guy.
Who's there?
Nobody!
Herman?
Go away!
What are you doing in there?
There's a killer on the loose, Mr. Ackerman.
So, you're hiding?
Merely a tactical retreat. It's all part of the strategy. Lower their guard, wait for things to blow over, then I can strike when they least suspect it.
Right.
You're supposed to be helping to solve the case.
I assure you I'm working diligently to solve the case, but I can't become a part of the story. Not when everything points to me being another potential victim.
Herman!
You clearly know something, Herman.
All I know for sure is we're both knee-deep in Lady Unterwald's affairs. We may never know what she was ultimately up to, but it got her killed. I have a strong desire to avoid the same fate, Mr. Ackerman.
Suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
What a wimp.
I should confront Bergman about this ledger.
This game's been very, like, direct and hand-holdy, I feel like, so far, though. Like, I know there's been no question about, like, what I should do next. Although we are gonna... Now I can examine?
All on black.
Good evening, sir. How low will you go? How high will you jump?
What's going on here?
Don't waste my time, kid.
Thumbs down.
Hello?
How low will you go? How high will you jump?
I want everything on red.
It's old clammy hands again. How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Are we shaking hands now?
Don't waste my time.
Ha. Ooh. You got any deets on there?
Don't push your luck.
All right, let's put everything on black.
So there's like a secret club, like, in the casino. Hey, Bergman.
I'm sure we'd find a lot. Hello?
Ackerman.
Arthur A.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you make of this ledger, Bergman?
Where did you get that?
I found it. Sealed away in the bottom of a locked drawer.
How peculiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, really? Then we should pass this to the authorities when they arrive.
No!
I'd bet if they were to audit this ledger, the numbers wouldn't add up.
Listen, Arthur. I'm in a bit of a bind here. Ashamed to say I've fallen in with a rather unscrupulous individual.
Are you talking about Donnie Donato?
I'm afraid so. They managed to exploit my weakness, don't you see? I'm a victim in all this, Arthur.
It's time to come clean. What's going on?
It's Donnie. He's concocted a scheme to cheat at the casino table.
I've seen that.
We need to stop him, Arthur. I can't afford to lose more of the estate's money. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat. I assure you.
Okay. So you gotta give me deets.
Tell me about Donnie's gambling scheme.
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table. You have to stop him, Arthur.
Was Donnie trying to blackmail you?
He recorded the whole thing, Arthur. If I walk away from Donnie, he'll use those recordings against me.
Doesn't this give you a clear motive for killing Lady Unterwald?
No, I would never do such a thing. Donnie may be a bully, a swindler, and a cheat, but he's no killer.
Is the Unterwald estate in financial trouble?
The truth is, the coffers are almost empty, Arthur. I thought I could use Donnie's connections to replenish the funds. Rather foolish of me in retrospect.
I need to go now.
All right,
All right.
Arthur.
Let's stop a gambling freak. Yes, this is Kakegurui Gambling High School now. Alright, we're going in.
This is where Donnie put his gambling scheme into motion. It couldn't hurt to look around.
Give me the magnet.
I'm sure Don won't mind if I borrow this.
Alright. And I say now we go subsequently mess with Donnie. Actually, I do have a thought, though, before I go do that. Hey, Ron, you're an accountant, are you?
I found a hidden ledger.
A hidden ledger.
I suspect Bergman's been cooking the books.
Want to have a look?
I'll bet you could pour over all sorts of inconsistencies.
I'll take your
Dang,
word for
come
it.
on. I thought that would have been cool. Alright.
Owning a magnet
Put it
this
all
large.
on, red.
I should pick my moment. I should pick.
So wait until he does it. Now.
Bad luck, old chap.
I'm lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
I should see where he goes.
Alright, let's hightail it. This has been a little bit linear so far. Let's see where Donnie's off to. He's either going to his room or he's going to Bergman here. Bergman.
Nothing. I'm just grabbing more casino chips, okay?
Looks like Don is heading this way.
So let's get into his quarters. We'll put the magnet back so he doesn't
I'd
suspect.
better get out of the way again.
Oh, no? Okay.
Damn thieving casino. I'm supposed to be stealing from them. No matter. Still got plenty
Ooh.
of chips left. It should be enough to get my winnings back. And then some.
Could I replace the magnet?
Nah. The secret panel was right around here. Aha! Let's take a look.
Chips galore.
That's a lot of contraband. Yoink! That should be all of them.
Oh, we ain't even gonna be clean about it.
Let's try this one more time.
You know, you're starting to feel like bad luck, kid. Step away from the table, pronto. I ain't messing around no more. All on black.
Oh dear.
That's not possible.
Well, there goes my magnet, at least.
Excuse me. This damn watch must be on the fritz. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of chips.
Haha, you did.
Wait a second. No, I've been robbed. Huh. So this is what it feels like. Okay, Don. The jig is up, and I owe a lot of money. No need to panic. I could jump off the next bend. Yeah, maybe cross at the border. Greetings, Mr. Donato.
Might we ask to have a friendly chat?
About your most recent gambling activities? Yeah, sure thing.
A most unscrupulous individual is gambling with counterfeit chips.
Fake chips? We suspect this individual has also taken a creative approach to magnetism.
An unsanctioned use of physical phenomena.
Magnetism?
The capacity to attract and repulse forces between objects.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Then allow my associate to demonstrate. All right, stop. Oh, not the face.
Ouch.
Okay.
I guess the house always wins.
Wow, this takes us into part 2, Burden of Proof. Okay, wow. We're just cruising. Alright.
Thanks for dealing with Don, Arthur. I know you didn't have to help me, considering the circumstances.
I still have a responsibility to the estate, and Don was gambling estate funds.
Oh, quite right, quite right. One last thing. I believe the doctor was looking to speak with you.
They were?
Indeed. I believe he's just about managed to pull himself together.
Finally. Took him a whole
You'll find
part.
him in Lady Unterwald's quarters. No doubt combing over her personal effects.
All right. I'll check up on him.
I'll be in the lounge if you need me.
We need to talk.
I was about to come see you, because you're from the title screen. Hello.
Hello?
Diana Osterhagen. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance.
Lovely to meet you, Miss Osterhagen. I'm Arthur Ackerman.
It's a terrible shock about Lady Unterwald. That wasn't part of the plan.
Plan?
Still, I was surprised at the low turnout for her announcement.
Oh, well, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald was estranged from her family.
I heard her personal lawyer kept writing them out of the inheritance.
Well...
Listen, we shouldn't talk here.
We shouldn't?
I'm all for exchanging pleasantries, but there's too many eyes on us.
Like Ron.
Take this. Follow the instructions and meet me at the rendezvous. If we have business to discuss, we'll discuss it there.
A napkin? Is there something on my face? You said something about a plan?
Trust me, that napkin has everything you need.
I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin, but it's blank. I think there's something here, but it's not quite legible.
I gotta do, like, the lemon in the fire thing. Hold on. You're new. That's still a thing. You are also new. Hello, cashier.
Good evening, hon. Do you have any winnings?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great. How much do you want to exchange?
This many?
Oh, goodness. Just a moment.
Nice.
Thanks.
Glad we can swap those out. Good, Bergman's vibing. There's not like a fireplace here or something? There's not like a candle? Alright, well, I guess we could start by talking to the doctor. Well... Let's start. Oh, wow, interesting. Cashed out, she's not there anymore.
Hello?
What you got, Berg? What you got, Bergie?
How can I help you?
How are you going to fix the estate's finances?
I don't know if there's a quick fix for this one, Arthur. But with Donnie out of the picture, I can begin the work to set things right. Thanks again.
You, mentioned the doctor wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I believe he's in Lady Unterwald's quarters, just up ahead.
Do you think Herman was right about the will?
That it would point the finger at Lady Unterwald's killer? I'm not sure. But I'd have thought you'd know better than anyone on that subject. You were her estate attorney, after all.
There were just so many amendments. It was hard to keep track.
It did look like there were a lot of amendments in that. Here's another one. Here's another one, dearie.
Hello.
And here's
What
the
do you want?
20 million papers flying out the window.
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes, we had all kinds of meetings with her. She used to have so many fun sayings.
Gunther, we need to discuss this bloated budget.
Hagen, we've experienced yet another cave-in.
Do we really need another tunnel here?
Ha ha! Classic, Auntie.
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur.
Jesus.
The wealthy have adversaries. They're a much higher
Icky.
class of opponent.
My mistake. Did Lady Unterwald have any
Adversaries.
That's more like it, Arthur. I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth and power and world-class railway empire.
Interesting. I'm sure Lady Unterwald spoke highly of you both.
I was her favorite, you know. No, she told me I was her favorite. Oh, please. She probably just confused you for me. I was the favorite. Me. No, me. 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 Me.
Okay, so I can get them into a fight. That gets her up.
That's enough bickering, boys.
Interesting.
Haven't we suffered enough?
Sorry, Mother.
Yoink! I'm sure there's a good reason why I'd need an old lady's hearing aid.
Probably.
Can't think of one just yet.
It's an adventure game.
Doctor?
Arthur, thank you for coming. Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician. Or at least, I was.
I'm sorry about Lady Unterwald, Dr. Hirsch.
It's Hirsch! H-I-R-S-C-H! Oh, they're not going to call me Dr. Hirsch, are they? I can see the headlines already. The Doctor of Death who failed to save Lady Unterwald. There's nothing I could have done without my medical briefcase.
How can I help? What do you need?
With Herman gone, I need you to help me find some answers.
Answers?
Help me look around. Does anything look out of place?
I mean... yeah. Petals.
Take a handful. They smell quite fragrant. Nah.
Okay.
The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu.
Jean Liu? You know, I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, who is this Jean Liu guy?
Lady Unterwald hated balloons.
Oh, the rug?
That's odd. Has this been moved recently?
The rug? I don't believe so.
It wasn't like Lady Unterwald to leave things out of place. Aha! A hidden hatch.
Good heavens!
I wonder what's inside.
Careful, Arthur. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
A hidden safe.
Why would Lady Unterwald need to hide something like this?
In hindsight, Lady Unterwald was right to have trust issues.
The safe could hold the answers we're looking for, Arthur.
But how do we get inside?
Let's take a look.
There are 2 locking mechanisms here. There's a combination lock. Looks like I'll need to put in a 6-digit number. And this looks like a listening device. Could this lock be voice activated?
Okay.
Nope. I think there's something here, but it's not.
Okay, so I need to go talk to the other lady.
How can I help, Arthur?
You mentioned a missing briefcase?
That's right. It's been missing for some time, I'm afraid. It had all my clinical equipment and contained sensitive patient records.
That sounds like a clue to me. Do you suspect foul play?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Jeez.
Do you remember where you last saw your briefcase?
Let's see. I was tending to someone who'd had one drink too many. There was a patient who'd suffered a hand injury. Yes, I took them both behind the red curtain in the casino.
So I gotta figure out this hand thing.
So, what's behind the red curtain?
I'm afraid I can't say, Arthur. It's called a secret society.
You're not giving me a choice.
Wait, you're saying there's a secret society behind the curtain?
No. Nobody said anything about a secret society. Oh, I've gone and put my foot in it again, haven't I?
Also, I'd just like to note, too, we haven't really even touched the back half of this train. I've really only been chilling at the front because, like, this is where everything's been focused at.
About this secret society of yours. The man behind the curtain seems, kind of rude.
Oh, don't mind Brian. He just takes it all very seriously.
Do you think they could be behind Lady Unterwald's murder?
Of course not. That goes against their entire philosophy.
Which is...
Arthur, please, I cannot divulge that information here. I've already said too much on the matter.
Okay, fair enough, but, sign up?
I'd like to sign up. How do I become a member?
Arthur, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on! Are you saying you can't get me in?
It's not that easy. You'd need to know the handshake.
There's a secret handshake?
Arthur, please, I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, but you want your briefcase, so...
Can you teach me the secret handshake?
Even if I could teach you the handshake, I'd likely be a pattern or two behind at this point. They are known to routinely change it.
What if I figured out the current pattern?
If you were to figure out a way to capture the current pattern, I'd be open to discussing it with the utmost discretion.
Okay, so...
That's all for now.
Very well.
I have to figure out how to get the pattern.
Huh. He must have left.
Okay, Herman bailed from there. Alright, so we need to get him his case. I need a fire to read that thing. I have her horn for some reason.
Hello. Hello again. How can I help you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. I'm gonna assume he doesn't know about the safe, so we're gonna just...
Alright.
You know what? Hold on.
Hello. How can I help?
What can you tell me about, Lady
Let's ask.
Unterwald's hidden safe?
A hidden safe?
Good. He didn't know about it.
In her quarters.
Goodness. I'm afraid to say I didn't know about that. Would have made a much better hiding spot for my ledger in hindsight.
Yeah.
You're right. Perhaps it's too soon for jokes on the matter.
I should be...
All right.
Okay, so let's figure out... We gotta figure out what pattern. So let's mess with you for a bit.
Hello?
Brian?
Oh, it's old. Are you watching closely? Did you see me make... Don't...
So did you see me make my move?
Oh, it's old.
Let's watch.
How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Because it's on his middle finger.
I don't understand.
Does that matter?
Don't...
Let's go try to chat him up one more time. Because, like, does the pattern have to do with where the ring is?
How can I help?
About...
No.
That's all for now.
Very well.
Okay.
How can I...
Well, we can go ask stuff in the other things.
Was Lady Unterwald in poor health at all?
Oh, quite the opposite. Lady Unterwald was exceedingly spry for her age. She liked to keep me around in case of emergencies. But I didn't sign up for this.
Who would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
I think we both know Lady Unterwald made a fair few enemies with her eccentricities.
Go on.
If the lady felt someone was undeserving of her inheritance, she wouldn't hesitate to remove them from her will.
Oh dear. She did write out a cousin for chewing too loudly that one time.
When there's wealth, power, and influence to play for, nobody is without suspicion.
Got any leads on whom the killer could be?
You had the lady's last will and testament, no? I was hoping you might be able to point us in the right direction.
I'm working on it.
Well, be quick about it, Mr. Ackerman.
We'll get there eventually.
There are plenty of dark tunnels on the route ahead.
Were you close enough to witness what happened?
I'm not yet able to determine a cause of death, if that's what you're asking. My working hypothesis. The lady suffered a penetrating blow and died near instantaneously.
A penetrating blow at a range. Okay.
Do you have any
How?
hypotheses about the murder weapon?
Alas, I only got a brief look at the weapon before Lady Unterwald was carried away. As we didn't see anyone approach Lady Unterwald, she must have been struck from a distance.
Can I ask about your
So
missing
someone, like,
briefcase?
yeeted something.
Where did you say you left it again?
That's the thing, I can't quite remember. I definitely had it when I was with my patient. I left them behind the red curtain to recuperate.
Did it contain any of Lady Unterwald's personal details?
As a matter of fact, it did contain her confidential medical records.
Are we talking date of birth, address history, embarrassing medical conditions?
I'm afraid I can't say more, Arthur. It's important I respect patient confidentiality, even in these grave circumstances.
HIPAA. We love that.
I'll bet it was full of doctorly equipment.
Oh, yes. All of my medical instruments were in there.
What kind of instruments?
My stethoscope, of course. A thermometer, various syringes, tongue depressors. Not to mention my sphygmomanometer.
Sphygmomanometer! He didn't!
I did no such thing.
I know those things.
Why haven't you looked for it yourself?
I'd gladly search for it. But I feel I owe it to Lady Unterwald to remain here. If I can glean any information from the scene, perhaps I'll have been of some use.
What a guy.
Actually, that's enough information.
Hopefully, I've been of some use.
That's all.
Very well.
Alrighty, so I think we are going to... There we go. I think we're going to wrap up here for now. Hold on, I'll put my buddy here right next to me. Hold on, I gotta like just a bit. There we go. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, this honestly is a lot of fun. I'm having a great time playing this game. And I really hope you guys are too. When we come back, we got plenty of things to check out, so we did rub a nice little lemon on a note, so we're going to try to see if we can't set fire to that somehow and read whatever's on there.
That doesn't work.
No, okay. We also got to figure out... Yeah, sorry, I had an itch. The secret handshake pattern that, apparently it's me now, who's standing here before you, knows the handshake for. And for some reason we have a lady's hearing horn. So yeah, and petals. We have petals for some reason, very fragrant petals. I don't know. But alright, thank you so much for joining us. If you're liking what you're seeing, please like, comment, subscribe. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. See ya!